Welcome back to another LEGO Access video, and today we're going to be looking at the Beauxbaton carriage arrival at Hogwarts. So this set is one of the best sets. It has never been done before. It includes characters that have never been before seen in these Harry Potter sets. It's really good, and of all of the new sets, this is really cool for me personally because, well, we've never had a Madame Maxine figure. So let's start from this end here. These horse figures obviously represent the flying figures that they would have had in the actual thing. This is a really cool inclusion of the set because it adds a whole new diversity and really is putting in. Obviously, there's not two. I think there was about 6 in total. But it's really cool to have these new magical creatures in there. What I would have liked to see them to have modified these bits here, as they've done with the Dementors, but they are just flying horses at the end of the day, so I am really happy with their inclusion in the set. Now obviously, we have Hagrid. Hagrid has been seen before in these sets. He is quite cool. Obviously, he's been seen before, as I've just said, and what I really like here is that they haven't just done the normal Hagrid thing. They've tried to include his coated, well, kind of his suit and him looking good for Madame Maxine, as shown in the book, shown in the films. It's a really cool inclusion. And you see the poles here? This represents from the film when he was to stay and land in the right place. So I think Hagrid is a really cool inclusion. I really like his suit. I'm still not entirely convinced with the new beard he's got, but that's mostly because I've grown up with the old Hagrid. But I do like the inclusion of the actual Lego piece, not just a soft plastic piece. So I believe Hagrid is a really cool inclusion. Next, Madame Maxine. Now, noticeably, she is a very tall character. The tallest Lego character that has ever been seen in the Lego Harry Potter range. This is exquisite. I love the attention to detail because usually all of the Lego characters are the same size except for Hagrid previously, but in the new sense that Lego's going into, they have decided to do little legs for the children. They've done the normal size legs for the adults or the older children, and they have put these two as different heights, and that is a really cool inclusion. The only one that they've really done that before was for Woody, and as seen in my previous Lego minifigure overview, Woody was actually taller than all of the other toys because he's a long toy like that, and I'm really happy to see them going back to this way because they stopped it for a while. So I believe that is a really cool set. So that is Madame Maxine, and she's also holding the malt wine or the malt something, I'm not sure, for the amazing horses, and that is another really cool attention to detail. And I've also got to pick out the wands that actually look like wands in these new Lego Harry Potter sets. So Madame Maxine is very cool. Carriage now. We have got the Beauxbaton crest. As you can see there, that is the crest of the actual school it comes from. That's never been before seen. And this is the outside of it. There's a chest here that contains teas and saucers, and the wheels are slightly different sizes, and the door is really cool. Although this door does not actually lead to anywhere, it's a really good extension for the other side of the set. But if we just tilt this around, what's really cool, because this door does in fact open up to reveal an inside area, and that is a really cool inclusion. So to show you the inside area, this is one of the most cool parts of the set, because although one of the doors does not lead to anywhere, it does actually open up. So we take off this, and then you lift it up from the bottom here, and okay, Fleur Delacour and Gabrielle Delacour have fallen out, but this is the inside. Rather basic, but nonetheless cool. You have Madame Maxine's quarters up here. If you can see that, might have to move the camera for you. Madame Maxine's quarters up here, showing a bookcase and lots of bottles of stuff that Madam Maxine obviously owns, and that is a really, really cool inclusion in these sets. Now, the inside bit here, it's rather basic, but nonetheless cool. We have a tea and a table, and it's just the inside of the carriage where the whole school would have come in. Now, obviously, in the actual carriage, it would have been much bigger, much better, but nonetheless, I do really, really like this inclusion in the Harry Potter set. Now, onto the figures. We have got Fleur Delacour. Obviously, she has been done before. She has been done twice in these new sets. She's been done in this one, and she's also been done in the Yule Ball set. I'm not sure if there's any other set. She might have been done in the Hungarian Horntail. I'm not too sure. But as she has not been seen since the before releases, this is the first time that I've managed to get a Fleur Delacour figure. So that is a really, really, really cool inclusion of the sets. I really, really like the inclusion of Fleur Delacour. Now, a figure that's never ever been done before is in these sets is Gabrielle Delacour. Now, this is really, really important that they've included maybe not a minor character, but certainly a good character, as she represents Fleur's journey through the Goblet of Fire, when you can see how close her relationship is to her and how important she is to Fleur Delacour, especially in the Mer set beforehand. So this is a really cool inclusion that they've decided to put Gabrielle Delacour into these sets. Now, overall on this amazing set, do I like it? Yes, I believe it is an amazing, amazing set. I personally believe that is one of the best sets that has been released in this time. Mostly because, yes, it is a new set, never been done before. So I'm really, really happy with the inclusion of all of these sets. Could there be anything better? Yes, there could be more horses. Yes, the carriage could be bigger. But for Lego's marketing scheme, you cannot always do that. You're going to have to figure out what you're going to do beforehand. So I believe that this is a really, really, really cool inclusion of the sets. So thank you for listening to my analysis of this amazing set. If you've got any comments of your own, make sure to go to the discussion part on Lego Access's channel, on my channel. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to like. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.